I cannot stress this enough. You gotta learn the basics. Whatever you're averaging right now, go back to square one and get the fundamentals down. Figure out how you can build a better cross. Learn all of the F2L algorithms that you possibly can. Don't go too overboard though, because at one point you do have to stop. What I'm trying to say is you gotta build a foundation first. Don't rush into things, and definitely don't just sit there simply turning the cube, expecting things to just be handed to you. I'm about to give you 10 remarkable tips, including that last one, to help you out in your cubing journey. I'm sure at least one of these tips will help you out, so be sure to stick around till the end. Before we get started, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel so we can get to 420 subscribers. Alright, let's get into it. Practice makes man perfect. I'm sure you've heard this like a bajillion times, but practice really is an important factor. You can't just learn a bunch of algorithms and never actually solve a cube. Although practice is not the most crucial thing in improving, and it's completely okay if you neglect it every once in a while, but it really is important and people often forget it, and it really shouldn't be. Accept the imperfections and try to fix the things you're doing wrong. If you can't tell what you're doing wrong right away, just set up a camera, film your solves, and that way you can go back as many times as you want and analyze your solves. If you still can't find your mistakes, show them to a fellow cuber and ask them for help. No matter how fast you are, there's always something you can improve in. It could get boring just sitting there and solving the same old block of colors over and over again, so mix it up a little. Maybe try and learn a new method or a completely different event. Say if your main event is 3x3, try doing some 2x2 or square one for a while. It'll just refresh your brain and you'll feel a lot better when you come back. Or maybe you won't come back because you like Roo so much. You gotta experiment to find out. If you don't want to waste that much time, just grab that weird ass puzzle sitting in your drawer doing nothing but collecting dust and try and solve it. Just get out of your comfort zone. That is the main goal here. Speed will just come along with you as you progress, so don't make it your main goal. Focus on other things like getting better at F2L, and at the end of the day, you'll just get faster. The reason I say don't make speed your main goal is because all that will do is pull you back and make you feel bad. I mean, everyone wants to get faster, but you have to do it the right way. Do it in small chunks. If you say your goal is to be sub 10, every time you get a solve that's not a sub 10, it'll just end up disappointing you. So what you're gonna do is, if you're averaging sub 30, then your goal is gonna be to be sub 25. And once you get to sub 25, that's when you're gonna try and work on being sub 20. Just break up your big goal into smaller goals and you'll feel better when you reach the goal, and you'll also be more motivated to reach that goal. Watch some solves from the big shots. Look at the reconstructions. There are hundreds, if not thousands of videos on YouTube, so just find one and follow along. I'm not gonna spend too much time talking about this because it's not a super important thing, but it doesn't hurt to watch a quick reconstruction every once in a while. Stay open to criticism, but at your own risk. Let other people look at your solves and ask them what they think you should be doing differently. Some of the things they say could really help you out in the long run, but some of the things could also hurt you pretty bad, which is why I say do it at your own risk. I hate to say it, but you gotta put in the work, alright? Stuff is not just gonna happen, you gotta work hard for it. Stay dedicated, work hard, and focus on your goal. I promise you, you will get there one day. All you have to do is stop procrastinating, pick up the cube, learn some algorithms, and start solving. That's all you have to do. And if you're interested, feel free to let me know in the comments if I should make a whole video on how to stop procrastinating and just do it. Sometimes the best way to get better at something is to take a break. Put your cube away and do something else for a while, like studying, or just work on your other hobbies for a while. A few hours, days, weeks, months, as long as it takes for you to feel like you want to get back into the cubing game. Just get your mind off of Rubik's Cubes for a while. You'll feel a lot more refreshed, motivated, and encouraged when you get back to it. This is probably the most important thing that I'm gonna say in this whole video. Never give up. It's gonna take a while, but eventually you will get there, alright? I guarantee you, if you put in the work and you know what you want, you'll get there, alright? You got this.